Mc Sharon. Thanks for having us. And the band. Whoa, whoa. You guys are saucy. Ritafuta mnikose. Na ukikipili niongoze. Nipande shilingi yose lafu nitote mpaka nikope. Finisika tika rumba nika pombe ni ombe. Ishi nyumba karatasi matope. Na bado ndoto ni ote. Ishi kote pata yote. Shikwa na wote.
Welcome to the underground. So we're documenting hip hop stories and telling you what's really about the rhymes and MCs that's painted out there that we should discuss about on this particular platform. Remember, this is like the 4th episode hosted by me, Bernard, and Kamal. Kamal. And today we have in Mc Sharon. What? Mc Sharon. Sana kwenye show. It's awesome to have you on
awesome
this
to have you guys.
Platform. And we're going to talk so much about your music, your books, your canvas way of reflecting or sharing experiences, you know. And so much.
Pull up.
This is how we pull up. Also, 5th album, Mc Sharon. That's what we're here to talk about, you know. And the last will. And
Testament.
Yeah, man, that's what we're all about to talk about. Come out, great honor. I know you have a very good intro. You know what I mean? Unaweza pull up about MC Sharon. Say unaweza share how you know MC Sharon, how she's really been in the game and
All right, okay. Well, welcome to the 4th edition for this show. I don't know if I say I'm honored, it will be a reflection or maybe I'll be putting myself down, but I want to be down to her. Yeah? I'm really down to her because ukicheki mali nimetoa na Sharon na ile growth nimemuona akigrow. Like she's your favorite singer favorite. Or she could be your favorite MC favorite. Unajua? Because she does everything together. She can produce, she can rap, and she can sing. Na nikimwona alikuwa na rap lakini amejidiscover na amefuata kitu kingine ambacho kila mtu anafaa kujua.
Hiyo kitu ni gani labda?
Ni soul fulani ambao watu wengi wanafanya muziki bado hawajaielewa. Hata iongea saa hii mimi nitaacha aiongee ajielezee. Unajua mimi sitaki kuchukua anything from her. Unajua lakini yeye mwenyewe ndiye anaweza kuelezea kwa nini for me right now niko proud kusema she's the best singer, the best MC. Lauren here could learn something from her. Or she could learn something from her. I'm not trying to take anything. But she's the best. So welcome to the underground.
Yeah, man. MC Sharon, karibu sana.
Asanteni sana.
Journey for the search of the soul. How would you? First
of all, let me say something. Maybe the only thing Doreen could learn from me is how to keep time.
You'll complain about keeping time when?
On the flip side, if people waited 15 years, why can't they wait 4 hours? So actually, it's not keeping human beings time. She needs to keep her own time.
Okay. Yeah.
She's supposed to come again. It's her time to reincarnate and reinvent. So I don't know if it's the environment.
Why is the time due?
Is time real?
Yeah.
It depends. It depends on how you look at it.
Well, me, I see you like I saw you yesterday.
I think time is a movement of thought. So if I keep you in my thoughts, it means you're with me all the time. Yeah. That's just one way of looking at it.
Yeah.
But anyway, nimefurahi sana kuwaona tena kama Bernard. It's been a long time, and I've been looking forward to this day. And I'm happy you've actually pulled up to the greenhouse pull-up. Actually, tuko hapa kwa Kitisuru Manor, and the underground has actually come to the Kitisuru Manor where I'm always here every Friday, trying to work on a few things. At the moment, we have a live band. I've been curating a live band because I wanted a band which could Back Me Up as I do the Last Will and Testament. I think that's my 5th official album. There's 1 or 2 which are not yet released, so I won't say the 7th. Let me just stick at the 5th. And so we live in a greenhouse, and so that's where the whole greenhouse movement, greenhouse band,
Greenhouse, like a greenhouse?
Yeah, it's
like
a greenhouse. Yes, it's like a cabin, yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
then there's a compound, we grow trees and we grow plants and stuff like that. So what initially started like my idea of a small recording that I wanted to do here in preparation for the Last Will and Testament is it has now come to actually a fully fledged show where I support 4 band members, 3 different artists, a sound system, and together with the Kitisuru Mana, the Greenhouse Movement, we've created a platform where other people also benefit from what I'm trying to do. So basically, the Last Will and Testament is my 5th album, and it's going to drop in conjunction with my book. I have a book, my 2nd book.
Not an MC, a singer, no.
Yeah.
Well,
What don't I do?
yeah.
There are things I don't do. I don't like maths, for example.
Okay. We are together there,
Yes.
though.
If it comes to math,
Same way. Same way.
deep mathematics, I don't like it. And physics and some things I don't understand.
When now you're doing a book.
Yeah, now I have the book. It's going to come out at the same time when the Last Will and Testament is going to come
How
out.
relevant is this?
It's very relevant because my book is called Al-Kebulanian in Al-Kebulan.
Kebula.
And the Last Will and Testament is the Last Will and Testament of Al-Kebulanian in Al-Kebulan. So there's some, you'll read some of the stories in my book and you'll be like, some of these things are in the Last Will and Testament.
Our new audience,
Yeah.
they might not understand what's Al-Kebla.
Yeah.
Al-Kebulan is Africa. That's the original coordinates and the original name of Africa, Kemet, Kush. So an Al-Kebulanian is me, you, an African in Africa. Yeah. So the book, if you listen also, like for example, in Why the Caged Bird Sings, the song I sang before, I say somewhere, Al-Kebulan power, it is time. So my book activates my album, and my album activates my art. For example, the art behind you. So during this journey of doing the last
so your visual
yeah.
and your audio.
Do they like back up each other?
Yes, everything. Let me not say back up each other. Let me say complements each other. Because you find like I wanted this book to be ready, and also wanted the album to be ready by a certain point last year. Then Corona happened. Then you don't go to studio, so you have to figure out how to record yourself. And then now, okay, the world is opening up slowly. Then you realize, damn, I haven't been on stage for this while. So we come to a space like this. We have a mutual friendship with them, and we're like, our art, our books. We have a book club every Tuesday, and our music every Friday. So everything must correlate.
So holistic for me.
Yes.
Like that's who I am.
Yeah, and you can come swim, can go to the garden, have your Zen space and everything. So back to the Last Will and Testament. This album is very personal to me, number one, because there are no features. This is one album I don't feel that
solo.
anybody was, worthy might not be the right word, but anybody needed to be inside the album.
An individual
Yes,
expression.
it was my own individual expression. Think J. Cole's album, think a few other people who've done like solo albums. My previous album before this, Gems, it had, I think, 5-6 features. And for starters, most of them did not.
What was the feedback from that?
They were okay. Guys were like, yeah, at least she's.
From you, what feedback did you get from the features? Yeah.
The features were okay. Some went further than others.
Yeah.
I collect with 6 Foot went very far.
That song.
Black Pride with Kate Mamba has also done very well despite not having a video.
Black you?
Was
Yeah.
Ebony there?
Ebony is in Black Book.
Sure.
Black
Talk
Book.
about that later. Yes. Go on, yeah.
Which other song did well? Leo Loving also did fairly well with Cash. Actually, there's nothing wrong with the
features.
The features.
Yeah, sure.
It's just that this time
You want it to channel.
I've actually been with men in the studio a lot, and even women. But this is my story. You see, think about it like when you write a Last Will and Testament. For me, it was like I'm at a certain point, at a certain point in my career, where like 35, 36, I'm 37. I turned 37 August 3rd. So like minimal bars, I'm no longer just a
Since you released 33?
33.
Bigger, go on.
Yeah, for real, imagine.
I was thinking you actually 30 or something.
It's okay.
Yeah, you're almost catching up.
What did they say? Flattery is the best form of what?
Since you're 33. Anyway, go
Anyway,
on.
I'm saying,
Yes,
so now I'm
yes.
37. I turned 37 last month. August 3rd.
37.
Yes, I'm born August 3rd, 1984. And Lucky Dube is born August 3rd, 1964. So actually I have a very strong connection to his music and also to his family. I have friends
Yeah.
from that family. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was in the States and I found some Honduras people. And they were playing for me Lucky Dube, sorry for cutting.
It's
Yeah,
all
sure.
right.
Yeah, I was like from Honduras,
I thought,
and I
no,
speak Spanish,
Yeah.
but they knew Lucky Dube. So I was like, damn, man.
Music travels. Music travels before language. It's about the feeling and the emotion it invokes. You
So-
know a sad song even without knowing what they are saying. So anyway, I'm 37. And the last Will and Testament was supposed to actually come out before I just turned 36. It was supposed to be last year. It was supposed now to come out this year when I'm 35. And also like the way my other album, which came out when I think I was 33, 34, but it had been supposed to come out when I was 33, you get it. So the last Will and Testament for me is I'm at a place in my career and my music where there's some things I need to say and finish saying them so that I can move on to a different chapter of my creativity. Because right now, I can't call myself a rapper or a singer, or I can't call myself anyone.
You can box yourself.
Yeah, I'm an
I like it.
interdisciplinary artist. I do different things.
No.
And I also produce music. And I'm also an executive producer.
You know who you remind me of? You remind me of Prince. You know Prince from the States?
Yes.
Yeah, Prince, he was called the Prince, but he could do everything. He could play almost
All the
all
instruments,
instruments,
yeah.
everything. Until one point he said, don't call me Prince, I'm the artist.
Yeah. True,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was like, I'm the artist, I'm just the artist. Yeah, you are the artist.
Not it in that way, because, the only instrument I'm inclined to is the keyboard, the piano. I used to play piano for a long time in high school and stuff like that.
But vocally, you
Yeah,
can
and
do almost
vocally I can do things.
everything.
Yeah, but the piano is my main instrument. I've had a guitar in my house for 2-3 years.
You can
I'm not
play an
interested
instrument?
in playing it so much, but I like the bass aspect of the guitar.
So you can play the instrument too?
Yeah, I can play the piano.
Ah, man, you make me jealous. I can only drum.
You could play if you wanted. You come on, so-
Yeah, sure. So the album has chapters in details.
Yes. Yeah, so basically, I was coming to that, excuse me. The last Will and Testament, so that is me, there's a bridge I need to cross with my rap, hip-hop, so-called vibes. Because after Tilwat, there's an album called Nyar Jakwat. Nyar Jakwat. Nyar Jakwat, it means shepherd's daughter.
Nyar.
Yeah, Nyar. Nyar is like mtoto wa, but in the female sense. Word is the son of.
So in which language is this?
This is Luo.
Uh-huh.
So after Tilwat, hashtag Tilwat, yeah, TLWAT.
Yes.
That's the last Will and Testament. So after Tilwat, there's places I want to go with my music. I want to feel like I've paid my dues with regards, for example, to hip hop in a certain way. And I want,
You paid dues, huh?
I know I've paid a lot of dues, but no, maybe it's people who don't know.
Yeah, how do you
that I've
how
paid. Relax, I'm coming to that point. So what I'm trying to say is that I want to explore all forms of sound. I'm called Decibel, and Decibel is a goddess of sound.
Yeah.
I want to
sounds.
explore all forms of sound without feeling like sometimes I go to a reggae crowd, the people who know me as a reggae musician, they feel like I owe them that.
Yeah.
When I'm with hip hop people, the way they hear me sing, they're like, oh, she's not hip hop anymore. When I'm in the studio trying to produce, some people feel like, why should you be producing? Let people produce for you. So this is the last Will and Testament, and every song, the 20 songs, every song is like a chapter in that last Will and Testament. In which I talk about different things. I can highlight maybe 2 or 3. I'll start with self-love. Self-love is about number 5.
Like loving yourself.
Yeah, loving yourself. Like you have to love yourself deeply. Like during Corona, there are relationships which survived and there are relationships which collapsed. So last year in between there, like there's a relationship which was collapsing right in front of my face. And so I decided, let me do a song. And that guy actually came to the house and heard that song and he knew it was over. Yeah, so there's self-love. Because during Corona, you have to be alone. And then I had moved from a small house to a bigger house with a compound. So I was alone like a lot of the time. And I had to rediscover myself because initially I was with people all the time. You don't have time for yourself. You don't have time for your own vibes. So self-love is one thing. And then there's Say My Name. Say My Name, I think you all remember the story of George Floyd. And so I recorded
I was
3 days.
there, so it affected me deeply. Probably
That's one of the reasons you came home.
That's why I was like, fuck America, you know?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I won't repeat the same thing,
but I'm like,
fuck America in some ways, especially the
America
one with the triple K.
With the triple K. You know?
Yes.
So we don't like that. So
Not the whole continent.
Yeah.
So anyway, Say My Name
all
now.
the people,
Yeah, Say My Name, it's a song like, I've deeply researched these people. You know, I also have family and friends there, and I'm always worried about them. Like, you guys don't think like one day you are the ones who are next. They're like, no, the money is worth it. So I did Say My Name, and I started with George Floyd. I did it 3 days after George Floyd had died, and it started with me talking about George Floyd. Then I went to Ahmuda Berry, Breonna Taylor. I spoke about all of them.
And you know, Say My Name. Actually, the campaign started with Sandra Blood.
Yes, Sandra Bland, yes.
Say her name.
Even now she's in the song.
Yeah, it was like say her name because they kind of wanted her to disappear because they hanged her in prison, you know. It was really sad and so everybody was like, remember, say her name. Even on my Facebook sometimes I would post Sandra Blood, you know, because like they wanted her to disappear. You know, when men are killed.
When men are killed, everyone gathers around it.
Yeah,
but when women are killed,
when
they
she
just
was
disappear.
killed, she kind of disappeared almost like Breonna Taylor.
Yes.
You know?
Philando Castile, Tamil Rice, Sandra Bland.
Yeah. So say her name, Sandra Blood, every time, and say her name, Breonna Taylor. You know, yeah.
So what I had.
I'm glad you are following because me, I was 10 years. I was 10 years there. I was very depressed sometimes, you know, of what was going on, you know. And actually, the Kenyans or many people, they don't want to relate, you know.
They block it out for the financial gain.
Yeah, for the financial gain. And the people here, they want to be in an American dream, you know. They don't want to think that shit is real. But shit was so real there to a point, like, I have to drive watching my back. You know, and it's different when I'm driving with white people. When white people are driving me or something, they don't watch their back. But 2 months in America, I just got my learners. You know, they call them learners. Yeah. And I got pulled over and they charged me and they put like an $800. And then I'm driving from California, me and my wife and my daughter on the back of the car. We are crossing Oregon from California, and then the police stopped me. And okay, I don't mind police stopping me. They're telling me something I need to do. So they tell me, instead of asking me like, why, they come to my door and they say, hey, do you have a warrant? You know, I was trying to get there. You know, me, I'm sitting there because you have to wait, and every black person is taught when the police come, you have to hold on to your steering.
Yes, they have to see your hands.
If you make any move, they might shoot you. So me, and it's at night, and it's forest, and the police asked me, "Do you have a warrant?" I'm like, that's actually, you know, provoking my...
Yeah, reverse psychology.
Yeah, that's trying to get me to anger.
So you ask them, what do you mean?
Yeah, so I asked them, they asked me, what do you mean? And then I give me license, registration, and everything. I give them, they come back. They tell me like, yo, actually your lights were not on. And I'm like, I'm coming from the parking, so my lights were not on, but you know, that's what I'm saying. So
damn, it's like they provoke you so that they can kill you because they are trigger happy. So when I did now Say My Name, I had Beyonce herself say something. She actually spoke about this thing very strongly, and I remembered she had a song with Destiny's Child called Say My Name, Say My Name.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah. So actually in this song, the hook is borrowed from that. Say my name, say my name, say my name, say my name, yeah. Say my name, 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 yeah. So like I was like, there's this verse like
Sharon.
the racism is institutional.
Decibel.
Deep inside the very. Okay. The racism is institutional and buried deep inside the very laws that should protect us. 400 years, that's for centuries of slavery and lynching of the melanin. You wonder why the disenfranchised. White supremacy and white privilege in high and low places. System is rigged to favor certain races. That's why a black man in a hood is a thug. That's why they kill us with flies. Yeah. Incarcerated for the smallest mistakes, spending their life in 6x6 cells or 6 feet under. Prison labor so damn cheap. Prison labor so damn cheap. Ex-lefts mostly POCs who bear the brunt. And on the outside, the cops are more than happy to take a black man down. It's almost like a way of life. Say my name, say my name, say my name.
Say my name, yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Sandra Bland.
Yeah, Sandra Bland.
Sharon.
Yeah. That's a chapter that was very important. Because even earlier on, I think you remember when I did Moment of Silence. As women, we feel this pain. Sometimes people create a certain gender divide such that we are good for each other at certain points and then we are not at other points. All that is imbalance. The reason we have a lot of chaos is because people don't know how to balance the masculine and the feminine.
The feminine, yeah.
Even within women themselves and within men themselves. You find a man who does not know how to balance his masculine energy. And same for feminine. So, yeah, back to the point, like I can't see a man being shot, a man being killed, and I'm like, see, he's a man, let him die. Men are trash, men are dogs. No, I'm not a misandrist. You see? And I'm also not a female misogynist because there are also women who hate themselves. So there's a song I'd done before that. It's called Moment of Silence. It's like, let's say, like the last Will and Testament. By the time I chose these 20 songs, I think I've recorded like 47. So if I wanted, I could have side A and side B. But I think I'll start with what I recorded at the house. So there's another song I did, I think even it's out, Moment of Silence.
Moment of Silence.
Yeah, Moment of Silence. I also talk about, overkill the young black man, we still carry memories of goodbyes. Yeah, like take a moment of silence to cry, to honor, to celebrate, born still or miscarried. We pay homage. This for the mothers who have lost babies. We still carry memories and goodbyes. Still we show courage. Overkill the young black man. We still damage. So this one is the same pain I feel in Say My Name. Because as a woman, you see, you give birth to children, you go through all that pain of giving birth to children, and then you see them die. And so either you take it on yourself. Yes. So that's on that note. Another highlight perhaps of the last Will and Testament, there are a few new Luo songs. As I told you, I'm approaching my ethnic vibe. Like Nyari Jakwat is going to be a pure Luo album. Yeah, if you can get it, well and good. If you don't, ask a Luo. I mean, if you can understand it, well and good. If you don't, ask a Luo. So also that album is a way of promoting social cohesion.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like I should put a bigger flashlight on what our people are. You know, like the Luo people are the people of the Namlolwe.
The lake,
and it's the biggest freshwater lake. The second biggest fresh is the source of Nile.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And these are the people who kept it, you know, for us. Because water is life. And you have fresh water was kept by the Luos, you know? You know, so me, I'm always like, put a flashlight on that, you know?
Like you are a different type of thinker. You think very differently. I like the way you think, and that's why even like, okay, now forget even like Nyari Jakwat for a moment. There's a project I'm doing with Wood Baba and Harry Kimani. It's called Kiluo. So Harry sings in Kikuyu and those guys rap in Luo. So at the end of the day, nakwa kijapere, you know? Yeah. And then Githuku, do you guys know Githuku? Githuku and Janeko. Now they are doing a Luo to Kikuyu dictionary called Kijapere. So anyway, that's why I'm saying the last Will and Testament. Now there are a few Luo songs, a few of them. I won't dwell on those. But I'll also move to another song that is very important to me in the last The Last Will and Testament. Why the Caged Bird Sings.
Oh.
Yeah, that one I think you saw me perform.
No, there's another one, but not Nina Simone. No. Why the Caged Bird Sing.
Maya Angelou.
Maya Angelou
Her poem.
poem.
Yes.
Her poetry.
Yeah.
Because Maya Angelou, to me, she's like, we did a concert in 2015 when she just died in Seattle. It was called the Madaraka Festival. We kind of dedicated to her, because she's something else.
She's something else. And so this particular song
And you rise.
originates, You Rise. It originates from my love of her poetry and her experiences. I can resonate with some of them here and there. For example, even like when you're sexually abused, you take something away from you and you still rise above it and become very powerful.
The body, the
Yes.
Yeah, like her story.
So like the Why the Caged Bird Sings, it's an ode to her, but at the same time, it was making me, I did it during the Corona time, I think maybe September last year. Because actually my projects always take maybe a year to release.
Yeah.
So that was September, October, actually maybe November last year. It was still Corona time. So you're in your house, it's big, but it's like you're in a cage. So now I started just singing, I know why the caged bird sings, our voice floats into the wind.
Man. That poetry, I always loved it. I always thought somebody was gonna make it into it.
Yeah. So I didn't use her words, I didn't use her lyrics.
No.
All I took was everyone is in their own
Direct.
cage. Every bird has their own cage.
Yeah, I'm sure she would have loved that.
She would.
Yeah, because a poet don't want people to do what she did. They want you to translate it into your own life. Yeah, which is beautiful.
So there's that, and then there's another song. Okay, I always include reggae songs in my every album of mine. I include 2 or 3 reggae songs. Okay, apart from the fact that my hair grew.
Yeah.
Corona helped my hair grow.
I'm Rasta, so.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
It's not about the hair.
No, it's not about the hair, it's the divinity.
So there's this song, it's called World News. World News with letter Z. So I talk about like, even the video, I'm gonna shoot it in a concept of having a TV there. We see the world events unfolding, but me niko hapo tu Gideon Boots. Tension, a Rasta meditation, italeta elevation.
Wow.
Italeta elevation, attention. Yeah. Fire upon the Babel Rastaman vibration. Italeta elevation.
Yes.
So when I sing, actually, I normally sing in the range of women who sing like me or who rap like me. When I sing reggae, I normally sound like Desiree.
Yeah, I love this.
A bit. Yeah, I sound like I worship that woman musically.
I love her.
Yeah.
Okay. I love her music because I don't know her personally, but actually, Desiree, I would put her music and we just.
Yeah, you just chill, man. Food and this is a love video love. I love video love. I love video love. I love video love.
Yeah, we all have inspiration, we have to inspire each other, and I'm sure you would inspire Desiree. From what I heard,
I have to work with her, man.
From what I heard,
Desiree, wherever you are, Mc Sharon is looking for you.
You know how to reach her through the underground. That's it.
Because the underground is the volcano.
Yeah.
True.
No, it's the volcano. That comes out, That comes out from the ground.
The ground, down under.
And it's all nice and right.
Yeah. So Sharon.
There's one more.
Yeah.
I think I'll talk about Msafiri. The song called Msafiri. It's about traveling. It's about leaving a place you used to be and now you need to move forward. So basically, this whole album is about the things I'm leaving behind and the things I'm moving with. And especially to do with not even music or the genres that I do or whatever I do, is to leave past baggage, past trauma, past pain, past insecurities behind and just move forward. I'll sing, I'll paint, I'll write, and I'll do movement things, and I'll develop more and more into Al-Shabaab music group, into Decibel Apparel, into everything that I'm supposed
Al-Shabaab.
to do. Oh, Al-Shabaab. I need to explain that.
People might hear Al-Shabaab. It's Al-Shabaab.
Yeah, Al-Shabaab.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not verb. Al-Shabaab. Yeah.
Al-Shabaab.
So Al-Shabaab is from Alai. Alai, that's my surname. I'm not related to Robert Alai, for the record. Maybe we could be, but we're not the same people. So there's Alai, and then there's Sharon, and then there's verb, the to-do word. Now the to-do word is lyrical slang.
Do what?
And then, so you take Al and Sha and verb. So I'm a slay queen, I'm a lyrical slay queen. And actually, anyway, Al-Shabaab also, let's be honest about the term Al-Shabaab. Al-Shabaab means the youth.
The young people.
So these people call their terrorist group at the youth terrorist group. Why are they using the name of the youth?
Vijana.
Why couldn't they call it anything else? So Al-Shabaab in general Somali language, Shabab is like Bafana, a child.
There's even a team in Middle East called
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that we need to look at that instead of looking at Al-Shabaab.
It's misappropriation of words.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like, like we'll have a nice word here and somebody else will take it totally.
And use it differently.
Yeah, in a negative way. But for us, it was something positive. And something actually there.
And so I do it with my music, and even in my logo there's an A, and then there's like a gun, and then there's a musical note. So like I shoot lyrical gems. I've been shooting lyrical gems since 2001. So now that's Al-Shabaab.
Yeah, that's very interesting, because when hip hop came out, people are like, yeah, you're talking about shooting people and doing all these things. But actually, we are shooting you lyrically.
Yes.
We are doing this thing mentally. No,
A
like
lyrical terrorist. Simple, I'm a lyrical terrorist.
yeah,
Singing, rapping, producing. And but I don't like this thing when people say, oh, she can rap very well for a woman. It's almost like women are supposed to rap badly. Come on. Let's go head to head.
Yeah, don't belabor the point. Take us through the canvas here.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Achieng. Okay, my middle name is Achieng.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Achieng means Chieng is the sun. So I'm the daughter of the sun. So when I did Achieng, there's the shadow. I started with the shadow, the black shadow, and then it's black. This is a very black woman, a very black Luo woman or a South Sudanese woman.
Melanin popping.
Popping. And then ametembea na vitu zake alafu kafiga hapo nini mekanyaga. So this image reminds me of me. I'm colorful. I'm a colorful person. I love color. And actually my auric colors are red and yellow orange. I'm a very red person, but I still balance with the green, with the yellow.
Warm person.
Yeah, or hot sometimes.
Yeah.
Like fiery, like.
I didn't want to go to the hardness. Oh, you're hot. This is why she hot.
Yeah, like actually it's hot. Hot is the correct word. People who have a red aura are very, like even when I get angry and I'm on stage, people will feel it. People who have blue or green energies, they are cooler people. Everybody has an auric color. The people have purple, the people even don't know which color they have. Anyway, so this is a Chieng, and there's beads there. I love beads. Yeah.
You said the king of the daughter of the sun?
Yeah, Chieng is the sun. So a Chieng is a lady who was born during the sunlight. Or Chieng is a guy who's born. Yeah, I is for women, O is for men. Yeah. And then this is vibes and voices. This is actually, and again, I was told there are a lot of A's in it. Find A, there are a lot of A's. Yeah, so it's like almost like I was just channeling. Everybody has a forensic pattern. You'll know somebody's handwriting and you'll know this is in handwriting. So I did some oil paints, you know, and just vibed with it and let it become what it became.
Might also,
You know,
works on the canvas.
you know, like there's so many different things that can come into you as a child. Like being visual and being audio can take you on a trip. You know, I'm sure
You can trip even.
yeah, and people look at you like a trip, you know.
Yeah.
So I understand that, like, because I can see her visual expression, you know, and that visual expression. Okay, what I'm trying to say is like I didn't even know she did this, you know, and I'm actually really happy that she does that, because if you can do some audio music and be able to translate them visually,
this allows me to talk without saying anything.
Yeah, because a picture speaks 1,000 words.
Thank you. So for even it makes the music even more smooth. And then things I need to put in books. You see, I normally have sometimes I have bouts of long posts. Like I can write long posts, and I have people who read those long posts.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Very long, very long.
And I've seen them.
Nowadays I look at them, I'm like, was that me? So those ones we put in books. Things I need to say without talking. I remembered, actually, it's important for you guys to note that I picked up the brush in July. After 20 years. I've not painted for 20 years. I've just always had a very visual eye, photographic eye. And then my partner, Wood Barber, him is a fine artist, like he goes to school for that. He's been doing this.
Yeah.
But as with many other hip hop artists, we hide our art from the world.
Yeah.
So when we met in the greenhouse and everything, and I told him I need art. My walls are gray. And I knew by this such and such a date in 2021, my house will be full of art. That's what I knew. And I knew the music will be played live. That's what I knew. I manifested this stuff. So when you stay with someone who paints and does art, then you see the kids, they're also starting to do art. I was like, whether this thing, let me try small.
And you could express yourself.
Yeah, and I'm trying.
Yeah. Because like you're saying, myself, I could paint, I could draw since I was a kid, since a little boy. But I also didn't do it after rap. After doing rap and music, I didn't show that part of me. It felt so sacred to me, you know, until at one point.
So personal.
Yeah. Expressing myself visually, you know, because they say a picture speaks 1,000 words. And that's what I'm trying to express when I'm painting. No, it's 1,000,000 words. Actually, I know what I'm trying to express, so it would bother me. So I never showed that for a long time.
Now it seems like you have to. And even when you went abroad, you had to.
Yeah. I didn't have to. I don't want to say I had to.
Not a must, but you yourself.
But I had a space. I found a space to do it. And actually, Mama C in USCC gave me the first space, even before I went to the US. You know, I practiced my painting, my art again after a long time in Arusha. Yeah, and then when I went to the States, I was already really good, so I was selling it. Actually, in the States, what I learned was sales and marketing.
Then you can sell.
Money.
Yeah.
You know, Wolf of Wall Street. Stuff like that. That's what I learned there. But I was already really good when I went there. So, so art.
So we should exhibit here. We should do a one-of-a-kind thing.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. But just wind up Sharon, where the album it's dropping, where people can find it, and the rest of your works, including the paintings.
My paintings for now, you will find them here at the Manor, because we have a residence here.
Okay.
For more than 1 year.
No.
This the Manor
Manor,
here.
where is it?
I'm coming
in
to,
Kenya,
I'm coming to that point
Africa,
too.
South Africa.
Take me slow. Anyway, the Manor is in Kitisuru Road, gate 1.2B, Kitisuru Road, Nairobi. If you look for that pin, you'll find it. This is where my art is, and not just my art only, but also Word Baba's art, and a few people who are employed here, they also do art. So this premises is owned by a family which is very progressive, and they believe in supporting talent and giving us a platform. And we are very grateful for that platform. We're very grateful for this Manor. And actually, we are supposed to fill these walls with that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's up to us.
I'm a muralist.
Or muralist, yeah. And then like you have art, few people, the universe will bring us together.
Yeah.
But we need to have art here.
Wow.
And then on Tuesdays we have a book club. So we also need to do the book club thing.
Good.
And on Fridays we're here with the live band as the Greenhouse Movement. Yeah, the Greenhouse Movement is a conglomerate of different brands. There's Mc Sharon, there's Word Baba, there's Jeroni, there's Gary Dreams, there's Kevo Dunbar, there's Evan Fingers on the keys. Like everybody and many other more. There are people here. Everyone is an individual brand, but we came together initially to do the Last Will and Testament, but we realized that it can be a long-term thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the funniest thing.
Yeah.
The underground nowadays, everybody might be asking, oh, she's too soul, she's big, she's big. But for me, I will just tell you the truth.
Yeah.
This is the point actually we are trying to put across. Underground is not just this
Who are
life
struggling.
and everything. It's not that.
Yeah.
The underground is the music that we love.
Yeah.
And we actually like Foucault,
Go
you know.
to the soul.
You know,
Yeah.
So the Foucault loves the underground.
Yeah.
So are you gonna tell the Foucault not to love the underground?
It lives
Just-
there.
And we enjoy ourselves. But the main theme is also there, but you actually enjoy.
Underground is the place. We shine a spotlight.
Yeah. have it.
Underground.
Yeah.
Do you know my group, the Underground Alliance?
The Underground Alliance.
Yeah, I have a group called the Underground Alliance. Okay, nowadays I decided to call it the Underground
Bring
Alliance.
this board next time, right?
It's a whole group. Actually, it's on the
Yeah,
internet.
because
You can find it.
you know, I wanted to say something. Underground, actually, the earth, it's made from the underground. The volcano actually brings life
From down.
from down. That's when life comes out. So our life is actually inside there. Unajua? Our life was formed in the womb, which was actually the underground.
What's in the darkness must come to the light. Even seeds germinate in the soil, then they come back.
Yep,
down.
and they still go back there.
Yes. So the underground is important.
Yeah, the underground
Yeah,
is the
man.
most important, is the
Yeah.
beginning.
And of course, going by what we've had here, it's truly the beginning. Watch out for MC Sharon's 5th album. I'll say it's coming out on 7th of October. You have to buy it, purchase it, and also make sure that you get the paintings.
Yeah,
And the
Tidal,
book as
iTunes,
well.
everywhere, and the book as well.
Yeah. Shout out to yourself. Thank you so much. I'll see you. Come on. It's been wonderful.
And MC Sharon, I will tell you a story.
We'll be
Next
back
time.
and more and more.
She's
stories.
my sister.
Hey,
Yeah.
Anapiga ngumi.
Si umejileta.
Mpaka nileta ngumi yenyewe.
Safi.
Yeah.
Safi.
Yeah, one love, man. Peace.
To the God.